and all. So today we go to discussing about fourth unit PHP and XML. So the last class what we discussing about PHP is a PHP is a server-side scripting language. So stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. It was invented in 1994 by Danish Greenlander. So what purpose we using a PHP means it is a programming language that allow the developers, that is a web developers, to create a dynamic content that interacts with the database. Next, what we discussing where the or why we need a PHP. So PHP is a run on the all platforms, that is a Windows, Linux, Unix we discuss, and also PHP is a compatibility because it almost run on the servers, up to date servers. For example, Apache, WAMP server, IIS, these are all the servers. So we used to run the PHP. So PHP is easy to learn and run efficiently on the server side. So compare then Apache Tomcat server. Your WAMP server is a user friendly. So we can run our PHP program in a WAMP server in a easiest way. So this is a code basic syntax for PHP. So this lesser than symbol followed by question mark PHP. Inside your PHP codings are there. Your PHP codings are similar like Perl and C languages. So your PHP code is ended with this question mark followed by end symbol. So this is a sample program. Now I will go to execute this program using a WAMP server. WAMP server is a freely available resource. So here this is a symbol for WAMP server. I already installed it. Okay. So what is the procedure means? Once you double click the WAMP server means it automatically it is a enabling from red color to green color. Okay. This is a WAMP server. So WAMP server is already installed in my system. So this is all the options showing. So if your pink symbol is not changed as a green symbol means you just click start all the service. After that it is enable as a green color. So this PHP my admin, this PHP my admin, this for the purpose of database connectivity. Okay, so this is a normal PHP programming. How we run it means just you open the notepad and you type the codes. This is a document type HTML. This indicating version of your HTML and the beginning of your HTML tag and your body tag. Inside here, this is the starting of our PHP codings. So open bracket, question mark, PHP, echo, hello world. Again, it will be ended as a question mark, greater than symbol. Here HTML and body will be as ended. So where we store this program means just you save as. Save as. Here WAMP folder, once you installed the WAMP server means WAMP folder is created in your C drive. So inside WAMP, one more folder is called the www. So here I save my program name first.php and you save the type as a all files. Okay, so all files means your PHP codings is a the already many codings I ran inside the folder www. So this is my first.php. Already I save it. So where we save your PHP coding under the WAMP folder, you choose the www folder. Inside you save a program with the extension of .php and save as a type as a all files. Okay, you save it. I already save it. Okay, how we run this PHP programming means you just use your default browser. So here you type just localhost. So in this system, I installed both WAMP server and Tomcat server, but here which server will be enabling? WAMP server is enabling. So localhost, once I will be entered, the main page of your WAMP server will be showing. Here my program name is a first. Okay, just using the backend slash first dot php. So entered means the hello world will be is executed. Okay, so compare than Tomcat, WAMP server is the easiest way we executing our PHP codings. So this is your first coding. This only I show you. So hello world. Okay, here I am not mentioning the my first PHP. Just this is my coding. So uh, document HTML body PHP inside echo statement hello world. So this is the process for executing the PHP. Okay, next these are all the common uses of PHP. Why we using the PHP means we want to add, delete, modify the database content quickly, and we also set and access the cookies and its variables is easily, and we encrypting the data. These are all the common uses of PHP. These are all we discussed in the last class. Okay, so how working of PHP or PHP is saving as an client side. The client is sending the request means the server processing it. Here we using the WAMP server, it processing that codings and return send the response to the client as a HTML page. Okay. So next we discussing the single line command and multiple line command. This command line for the purpose of user understandable purpose, it not be executed. Okay, so these are all the rules of PHP. PHP is a white space insensitives and there is a case sensitives. Everything we want to included within the braces, and each statement is ended with the that is especially expression statements are terminated by semicolons. Okay, so variable types, there are the 8 variable types we discussed that. So your variables are declared as a dollar symbol, that also we discuss it. Okay. So next thing is a PHP variable is start with a dollar symbol, dollar sign, and followed by you declare your variable name. And your rules for the variable name means first it begin with the dollar symbol followed by the variable name, and it cannot start with the numbers. So your variable name is a combination of the alphanumeric characters. That means a combination of the alphabets and numbers. And it is PHP variables or the case sensitive. What is the case sensitive means? The small letter is a differ from the capital letters. So this is also one more example we discussed in the last class. How we run this a program. The same way we open the notepad and type the coding. After that we run it. Okay. These are all that we discussed in the last class. So today we go to discussing about PHP control statements. So control statement, there are the 4 types of the control statements are there. If, else if, and else and switch statements. So you already very well known what is mean by decision making. So decision making means if you're for example what is the eligible age for routing system means 18. So here the age is deciding the which action is to be taken. It is eligible for voting or not eligible for voting. That is a decision making. So here we using the if else, if and a switch statement. If means if condition is true, then only the corresponding action will be taken. If else means if both true and false conditions are setting. If condition is true, it is taking the true block statements. Otherwise, it is taking false block statements. Okay. If else statement means if you add more than one else if statement means using the third statement. And a switch statement means when you are going to be make a scientific calculator means the calculator is having the many functions: addition, subtraction, multiplication, modulo, etc. So in that situation the multiple blocks are coded within a single block. That is a switch statement. So this is a if statement. If PHP and this is the variable name is a t and the date. Suppose this hour is less than 20 means your t hour is less than 20 means it will be printed have a good day. Okay, suppose you entered 21 means as a nothing as a not shown in your screen. Okay, so same procedure, you just open the notepad and you take a new notepad. You just include your HTML coding and followed by this coding. If coding, you just type it. So after that, we entered our body tag and we entered our HTML tag. We just save this file as here. File save as. Under the WAMP folder, you just type it as a statement. Statement.php. All files, you save it. Okay. So here localhost, my program name is a statement.php. So have a good day. Okay, this is my output for if. Okay, so this is for only if condition is true, it is having a good day. Here I defaultly set as a 20. So t is a 20 is less than 20. I just taken as a have a good day. Okay, and next thing is a next if else. So if the condition is false, suppose your time is not a less than 20. Here my time here here I am setting my time. I think you everyone seeing here it is a 12:44 p.m. Okay, so here my t is not less than 20. Okay, suppose it may be a 21 as a night time. It is a date function. Its main work is a defaultly collecting the date from your system. Okay, so that's why the date here I pass h through the date function. It is collecting the current system date and time. That's way have a good day will be printed. Suppose it is a not a less than 20 means it is print have a good night. After the 21 hours means it just display as a have a good night. Okay, even though the same coding I am run means it was displaying output as a have a good day. Because why? This date function is a built-in function. It is collecting the corresponding system's date and time automatically. That is a built-in function's nature. Okay, next thing is a if else ladder. So same thing, if else ladder. Here more than one if else I am using. If t is equal to date, collecting the hour. Actually my hour is at 12 here. Okay, so if so t less than 10 means echo have a good morning. So now time of my system is at 12 o'clock. So it is automatically going where else if after the 20 hours means it is automatically going have a good night. Okay, so date through the date function only your answer will be printed as a have a good day. Okay, so next switch statement. So here switch statement means I already told you more than one blocks are executed within a single program. That is a switch statement to select one of the many of the block of codes. How we match that corresponding case code means your expression variable is matching the coding. So this is the coding. So here my HTML and followed by body tag followed by d variable. I assigning the date as a d. So I will check what is the date of the uh, what is the date of today's. So it is passed as a d. D means date, h means hour. So switch is my keyword as a default keyword. Here I pass my variable name $d. So the $d is nothing but here we assigning our default function, that is a built-in function as a date. So first case is a Monday means echo today is Monday. So your date is collected. Actually today is a Friday. Am I correct? So a case Monday as a checking it. So your date is a Monday means the corresponding block is executed. Otherwise, the next block is executed. If it is not matched, it is going up to this Saturday. So if any of the days not match your system means it is automatically we used as a default statement also. Okay. So here there is a date is not matched your case means it is a default session is wonder which day is this. So that wording will be printed on your system. So here we will go to execute this program. So I'm using just a copy. So here copy it. So remaining coding. remaining coding. So this is my switch case. So I just save as under the WAMP folder and www. I just save it as a switch.php, and you save as type as a all files. Just to save it as a, again take the local host. So here, what is my program name? My program name is a switch. Switch.php. So actually today is Friday's correct answer. So what is the error in my line 28? I want to check it. So today's Friday will be. So this input, but you get the answer. You want to check where the error will be occur. So this is error. So okay, va? So today is a Friday. Okay, what is the error? Extra symbol will be there. That is error in my program. So now I cleared it. So the output is today is a Friday, because here my date is fixed as a today is a today date and time. Okay, so today is Friday, that will be showing. Okay. So next is like looping. So decision making, for the purpose of we want to take the decision, it is a true or false. So looping means we want to repeatedly print here some set of statements to satisfy our conditions until same set of line will be printed. That is for looping statement. For, while, do while, for each. This only this four types are supported in your PHP looping statement. For means there is a three conditions inside the for loop. First initialization, and next we set the conditions, and the third I think is a is either increment or decrement. Okay, so that is for loop. While means we just test the condition. We test the condition. If satisfied means if it is a true, then only inside the block of the code will be executed. Okay, do while means if the condition is either true or not, at least once the block of the code will be executed. That is a do while. Okay. For each statement means it is a block of the code for element is used in the array. So where we using the array, in that time we using the for each looping statement. So this is an example for loop. First we started with HTML body tag, followed by our PHP coding. Here the variable A is declared as a 0, B is declared as a 0. Now my for loop will be started. I is equal to 0 is initialization, and second part is a condition checking, and third part is a increment or decrement part. So here what is this shortened explanation is, what is a equal to a plus 10. So what is a is assigned as a is equal to a plus 10, a plus 10, and next b equal to b plus 10. This is a expansion of this shortened assignment. Here at end of the loop, what is the answer of your A and what is the answer of your B? That only we are going to be discussing. So here your program will be as open the notepad and save that program. This is example for loop. I already told you where we save our program under the WAMP server, sorry, under the WAMP folder, under www folder. We save our program with the extension of .php. So open our browser. For that PHP. So this is your answer. At end of the loop, A is equal to 50, B is equal to 25. So we continue our next loop is a while loop. While means it check the condition is true, then only it is entered the expression block. Otherwise, it just skip the block. Here, this is example for our while loop. Here, I is initialized as 0, num is initialized as 50. I will check I less than is equal to 10. Yes, i's value is a 0 and less than is equal to 10. The condition is a true. So inside your num is actually initialized as a 50. Now the condition is true though. So the num will be decremented from 50 to 49. Now your I will be incremented. Again, it is going to be checking. So it is I is changed as a 2. So 2 less than is equal to 10. Again condition true. So here come inside and it will be printed up to your high will be false. Okay. So after that, what is the answer of this loop means? I is equal to 1, num is equal to 10. That only we are going to be discussing. While we save the program, this name as while.php. Save it. So here our program name is while.php. Answer I is equal to 10, num is equal to 40. So here your I is actually I is equal to 10, num is equal to 40. And next, do while. So do while, the answer is either true or false. At least the content will be once is printed. That is the concept of do while. So the same coding. So do while, first initialize the variables I is equal 0, num is equal 0. Initialize a condition do, increment your I, and while I less than 10. That means first it is a pre-incremented. I will check while 0 less than 10. Condition true. So it is again go to repeated while as I is incremented and it is entered. Again I will be incremented up to the condition is false. It will be incremented. Okay. Next, echo loop at I is equal 0. So finally, what is where your I value is actually stopped means 10. Okay. So that only we are going to be execute. So this is for do while. So simply I say do dot php. So again localhost. So for each loop, the for each loop statement is mainly used we accessing the arrays elements because array is actually collection of similar values stored under a single name. So we accessing the array values means we using the for each loop. Here my array name is a array. Here passing the 5 values, continuous values 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here I go using the for each loop statement to accessing the values. So array as a value. So your array variable is assigned as a your values. So your value is first accessing the array value 11, next to 12, 13, 14, 15. So through echo statement we go to print the values. So values variable is actually accessing the value from where array. So using the for each statement especially for arrays. So here these codings are there. So after that we using the local host. Under the local host for each dot PHP, this is the output. Thank you all.